All right, Fáilte Rash, you're very welcome back to Warren. Now, it's true what they say, when the sun comes out, no, it's not the guns come out, the bugs. The bugs are not far behind.
No, they're not. Here to show us how to keep the pests away with the homemade solution, keep the pests away, is the one and only forager Feverfew. Morning, Phoebe.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Great to see you.
I am back and I'm getting rid of those bugs.
And we are very grateful for it. So you're talking to us about Feverfew.
Feverfew, yeah.
So what is this?
Think of the name Feverfew. It helps you have less fevers, fewer fevers.
So it says in the tin.
I love that about plants, how some of the names that have come back from way back when, they actually named them based on what they did. And this plant has lots of different names. So Feverfew, its Latin name is Tanacetum parathenium, but also it is known as the medieval aspirin, which means that back in the day, maidens would have actually infused this into oil and they would have rubbed it on their tummy when they had like period pains or aches and pains. So it would have been used as like a heal-all for anybody when they had a pain issue.
Yeah.
So it's been used throughout history for this reason.
I thought this was a member of the daisy family.
It looks like a daisy, doesn't it? It looks like a daisy. It also can look a little bit like chamomile flowers as well. But I tell you, you'll know that this one isn't either of them because it has a very pungent, musty smell.
Let's smell it there.
You do.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, so it's like if you were to even just rub the leaves and smell it, that's how you'll know it's a very, very musty smell. Now, it's not one that you're going to find like out in meadows.
It doesn't grow wild.
It's not really a meadow one, but people will plant it in their gardens and it throws its babies everywhere. So I've spotted this all on my walk, my neighbours' gardens that I know they haven't planted it because it's grown out of the cracks in the road. But this one here will grow like wildfire. It's really, really beneficial, though, for people who are gardeners or people who have a nice little seating area in their garden who want to keep bugs away because bugs do not like the smell of this plant. So if you have a nice little patio area and you want to sit there in the evening but not be like getting the bugs on you all evening, plant a good load of this all around you because it'll naturally keep them away. Like we burn citronella.
Yes.
You know, same kind of thing.
Or eucalyptus trees, they say the same,
100%,
don't they?
yes, absolutely. So this will, if you plant this in your garden, it's really, really pretty. It stays in flower for quite a long time, but it'll also naturally keep the bugs away.
So lots of uses for this. So it is a natural aspirin and it keeps the bugs away. Any other uses?
Migraines.
Oh.
This is a fantastic one for people who suffer with migraine, and it's been studies upon studies that have been done into this. And the American Headache Society have shown that this is one of the most perfect ways that you can get rid of a migraine naturally. It can kill a migraine in about 6 to 9 minutes, which is really, really great.
So
now,
what does it do? It obviously gets the blood
it
flowing.
rushes blood to the affected area. So like you can rub it on the temples and like an infused oil, rub it onto the temples, and it'll help to bring blood to that area and act as a natural anti-inflammatory. Not to be used by people who would maybe be on blood thinners or pregnant ladies because it's doing an awful lot with your blood.
Okay, so check in with your GP, check in with your doctor beforehand.
Yes, 100%.
Okay. Right, Phoebe, let's get foraging, let's make it.
I'm going to show you how to make a bug spray for this, and this is a really, really easy one. You're going to collect a load of your flowers, and you can also use the leaves as well. If you have lemon balm growing in your garden as well, because a lot of people will have lemon balm growing, you can throw that in as well. That's another natural bug repellent. You don't have to, but if you do have it, you can chuck that into it as well. And what you're going to do is, these should go in here, into water, right? And put them into the water, like a cup of water.
Yep.
And boiling water, and leave them to infuse for about a half an hour. Right? You only need a handful, small amount.
Okay.
Leave them to infuse for about a half an hour. And then once they've infused, this is what they look like.
Okay, now when you say infuse...
Just leave them in the water.
Okay,
Just leave them
in warm water?
In hot water.
Hot water.
Hot water for about a half an hour. And once they've infused, they will look like this, a bit greenier, and the flowers will start to have died down a bit.
Now,
and
can I ask, right, we're making a bug repellent spray, but we did say it looks like chamomile and it's helpful for a few things. Could this be made into a tea?
you can actually drink this as a tea
can
as well.
you?
Yeah,
right.
for the migraines as well, you can drink this as a tea.
Probably, you said earlier, it's not the nicest.
It's not going to be the nicest, but you can add in things like honey and ginger.
Just to sweeten it up a little bit.
Just to sweeten it, absolutely. You're going to strain the water.
This is a great little strainer,
This is
isn't
a cocktail strainer.
Oh, that's very clever, isn't it?
You're gonna
multi-use.
I find uses. Strain the liquid off it and into the liquid, so you'll see it's kind of got a bit of a colour to it because
it's yellowy there.
yeah. You're going to add in some witch hazel. Now, I don't know if you've ever used witch hazel, but when I was
for spots.
For your spots, yes. When I was younger, we used to use witch hazel because it dries up your pores. It makes them tighten. This is going to act as your natural preservative because if we're going to make this, we don't want it to be gone off in 2 days.
No.
Okay. And would it go off quite quickly?
It can if it's just water. Because water, you're not going to be using for how long. It needs to have some kind of a natural preservative in it.
Okay.
So we're going to add in about a half a cup of witch hazel into it, right?
This is a proper witch's potion here now, isn't it?
All I'm
you need a cauldron.
All I'm short of is the cauldron. And into that, you're going to add in an essential oil. So I always love lavender. Lavender will take an itch out of any bite.
Yes.
So
okay.
we're going
now, would this be a carrier oil, would it?
No, the
base
this
oil?
This is just an essential
oil.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So we're going to add only a couple of drops into it. Essential oils, you're only ever using a small amount because they can burn your skin. So we're only using a few little drops in there, maybe about 10 drops into it, and then into that we're going to just give it a little mixy mix, right? Little mixy mix like that, and we're going to pour that into our spray. Now, by doing this and adding the essential oils into it, we're going to be getting rid of that kind of feverfewy smell, which is quite pungent.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so we're going to add it into our little bottle, stick our little lid on, and now you have your little bug spray.
So do we know how exactly it repels the bugs? It's just the smell they don't like?
No, it's got a compound in it that acts as actually like that bugs really don't like. So they don't like the smell of it, so they'll stay away from it.
Okay.
So they've got a natural insecticide. So even if this is in your garden, you won't see that many bugs enjoying this plant.
I mean, if we're heading off on holidays now, we're packing our bags and heading abroad, how long in advance do we need to make this?
This will last 4 weeks once it's made.
Okay.
Because we've added that witch hazel into it, that's your natural preservative. There's essential oil in it, that's a natural preservative. This will last about 4 weeks. I would say to leave it in the fridge until you're going away or when you need it. So as you're going out in the evening, if you're going out to do a bit of your gardening, leave it in the fridge. It's going to be nice and cool on your skin as well. Do you want a little spritz?
Yeah,
4 weeks. That'll do you for your holidays, Derek.
That's it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
And it smells like lavender.
That smells
it
lovely,
does.
actually.
Yes.
That
Well,
There's
smells
no
really
lavender
good.
in it.
I just put a few little drops of
the
lavender.
drops,
A
is that
lavender
it?
essential oil.
Yes, the
That's
lavender
all.
essential
but
oil,
like you
okay.
can use the likes of chamomile in it as well. I brought along Melissa, which is lemon balm as well. Peppermint, eucalyptus. You can use any of those ones. I just love to use lavender because it's a natural itch reliever.
Talk to me about the benefits of making your own bug spray rather than buying the stuff that's in the shop. I'm assuming there's a lot of chemicals in the stuff that's in the shop.
Well, the thing is, like, I love to just work with what's growing around us and what we have to hand. It's cheaper, but also you know exactly what has gone into that product. So if you are somebody who might have sensitive skin or you're prone to breakouts, or even if you're using it on kids, on babas, you don't really want to be spraying something that's got heavy chemicals in it, because not only is it going onto their skin, but you're breathing that in as well.
Yeah.
So if you're just conscious of using more natural ingredients on your skin, this is a great way to take care of that.
Yes, before we wrap up, Feverfew, can we buy the Feverfew, the seeds? Where can we get them then?
You'll get them in any decent garden store that sells seeds. So the likes of the B&Qs and all that, you'll tend to find them all over the place. But once you tend to have one little bush of it in your garden, next year you might have 10.
Okay.
Oh, really? Okay, it's one of those.
Can we give a big shout out to your mum as well, Liz? She's down in Castletown this
Provided
morning.
the hydrangeas.
All the colour.
She
You're
will be
matchy as well.
She will be delighted with herself.
Yeah,
Thank you
fantastic. And a gorgeous spread.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.